What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I think we're live. I don't know why is it not working? What's up with this? What's up with this, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Josh Pitts, and I screwed up. We're going to talk about that a little bit more today. We're trying to get Instagram working. Not sure what's going on with IG. We had it working just a second ago, and now all of a sudden it's not working, but you're not going to want to miss today's episode. Hopefully we are live. We're live. Give me a hashtag shred in the chat because today we have some exciting things to talk about. I'm really pumped to be talking about this. So come join us on our journey because it's going to be a good one. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? All right, I'm trying to get our Instagram live as well. And for some reason, IG isn't working. Why isn't IG working? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Now it's working. For some reason, it wasn't there a second ago, but I think we're up now. There we go. Yeah, we're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook, live on Twitch, live on LinkedIn. We are live everywhere. And if you guys are just joining us right now, comment hashtag shred. Shred Martinez, I got you. Justin, I got you. Sean Wright, owner Brigade Wakes or Brigade Surfboards. What's up, guys? All right, here's the thing. I want to talk about this today because I'm seeing it more and more in this COVID world that we're living in. You know, I see a lot of fear in people. I see a lot of people making mistakes and not owning them. And it's human nature to be absolutely terrified when we make a mistake to own up to it. What's up, Drayden? What's up, buddy? Coming in on IG. Where this comes from is if you guys have never listened to the book Relentless by Tim Grover, I absolutely recommend it. Definitely an adult book. There's some language in there. So for all you younger youth that are listening, what's up, Dal? Dal joins us on IG. Dal's all over. Dal's on like every channel of ours. But the book Relentless by Tim Grover, he is the guy who trained Michael Jordan. He is Michael Jordan's personal trainer, and he talks about it. Z, what's up? Good morning, Shred. What is up? He talks about training these incredible athletes and the mindset that they have. And he talks about coolers, he talks about closers, and he talks about cleaners. And basically the idea behind it is your coolers are your people who, you know, they get things done, but they diddle daddle. They're not the ones who really get after it. Your closers are the people in the end of the game, like you can count on, you can rely on, they're going to get things done, but they're not, you know, they get distracted at times. Your cleaners are the ones who absolutely, they're your Michael Jordans, they're your Kobe Bryants, they're your Tiger Woods. They're those type of people who it doesn't matter what's going on, they're just in the game. But why I bring up this book is because he talks about making mistakes and owning up to them. And we've all been there. Like I said, nobody is perfect in this life. Absolutely not a single one of us is perfect. We make mistakes. But what truly makes us great in this life is having the courage to stand up and say, I screwed up. I messed up. Like, I apologize. I'm going to make it right, but move on. Like sometimes I see us making mistakes. And I want to use this as an example because back in my mortgage career, I made mistakes when I was working with borrowers. You know, I know a specific one in mind. I was helping these borrowers. We were doing this deal and the appraisal, it didn't get ordered. I ended up making this big, long excuse. Well, oh my gosh, you know, we're behind because this didn't happen and this didn't happen. And I made excuses when all I should have done is I should have owned up to my mistake. I should have said, you know what? I forgot to order the appraisal. It didn't happen. On me, my bad. I didn't do that. And the transaction ended up going really bad. You could tell that I made the mistake and I should have just fessed up to it, but I didn't. Flip side of that, learning from my mistakes later on in my career, I had a transaction where I was working with a pharmaceutical. This guy owned a pharmaceutical company, big company. And I made a mistake in the transaction. And instead of trying to make an excuse or blame it on somebody else, I took responsibility. I said, hey, I screwed up. My bad. I made it right. Here's how I'm going to make it right. And ultimately, the transaction turned out awesome. This guy came back to me, the CEO came back to me and said, Josh, because you were willing to own that mistake, I'm going to send you, our company's going to use you as our exclusive lender. And I got millions of dollars of transactions from that, from owning a mistake, just being willing to humble myself and say, you know what, I screwed up, but I'm willing to get better. I'm willing to make the mistake right. So we're all going to make mistakes. That's what I'm telling everybody. Recently, my son Coulter, he hit my daughter. Again, they're 8 and 6. They're still getting to that age, but he hit my daughter. And I looked at him. He knew he shouldn't have done it. He absolutely knew. But I looked at him and I said, "Hey, did you just hit your sis?" And I saw something kind of go through in his mind. He's just like, I have two options here. I can make it up an excuse and say, "Well, Dad, I hit her because she hit me or she did this, so that's why I hit her." But he took the higher route. He took the second option and said, "Yeah, Dad, I hit her." And this was my reaction. I said, "Good job. I'm proud of you, son." And he's like, "You're proud of me for hitting sis?" And I'm like, no. I'm not proud of you for hitting your sister. Don't hit your sister. Don't do that. It's not good. But I said, "I'm proud of you for owning that mistake. You knew it wasn't the right thing. And you had the choice. You had your agency to either make up an excuse and tell me why you hit your sister, or you just owned your mistake. So don't hit your sister anymore. But I'm proud of you for owning your mistake, owning your actions in this life." Ladies and gentlemen, this is for all of us. We need to own our mistakes. We all make them. And this says a lot about somebody too. If you own a mistake, whoever you're owned to, whoever that on the receiving end of that mistake is, if they want to go like, "Well, you should have known better. And you should know this. You should learn, Muley Archer, what's up? Real Diev, thanks for joining us. Zaire, thanks for joining us as well. What's up? Thanks for joining us on IG. But if you're owning up to a mistake, and somebody is not willing to accept that mistake, if they want to go in and like, "Well, yes, you should be better than this," and what's really cool about when you say, "Hey, I screwed up, I messed up, I have to," whatever you want to say, when you own that, the person who receives it, they should be like, "You did. Let's learn from it. Let's grow from it. Let's get better. Let's move on." If they want to dwell on it, you don't want to surround yourself with those people anyway. Honestly, why I love owning up to mistakes, every time I've actually done that, that's kind of the end of the conversation. There's not much more to go on after that. It's like, yep, screwed up, messed up. Let's move on. Let's do something else. Like move on to bigger and better things. So my challenge to all of you today here on the Shred Show is own your mistakes. We're all going to make them. The person that you made the mistake to, they've made mistakes. They're not perfect. And again, if they're willing to dwell on it, then again, you don't surround yourself with those people. Don't work with those type of people because they're human too. We all make mistakes. So that's what this life is all about. It's learning from those mistakes, getting better from them, and making them right. That's it. Pure. End of story. So I say that too because some things have happened recently that just own your mistakes. And again, I am too. Most of you know I'm a black and white guy. I call it as it is. There's no BS with me. I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to tell you what I think of you. Hopefully you're going to tell me what you think of me. And that's the relationship that we're going to have. So learn from your mistakes, grow from them. You're going to make them. So just be willing to fess up to them. And I promise you, in the end, if you're just willing to step up, take it head on and get better, it's going to be better for you. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that's the show for today. So coming some exciting news. I'm going to show you, we have a new office, our new studio. We start moving into the new studio tomorrow in the same building, but just down the hall, we got a bigger office. I'm excited to be sharing that with you guys. So I'm going to give you guys a little preview here on IG and Facebook. You're going to see the new office start to come together. So really excited about that. Shred continues to grow. Shred continues to do incredible things. And it's because of all of you joining us. So thank you guys for joining us. Own your actions. Be willing to admit you screwed up because we all do. With that, guys, I appreciate you. I love you. Now it's time for all of you to go shred, go show up, hustle, repeat every day. See you guys. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you again so much for joining us for today's show. If you like the content, make sure you hit that like button below. And if you already haven't subscribed to our channel, click right over here and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to see our latest video, click over here. And again, if you want to see the best of the best of daily content within the mortgage and real estate industries, you have to subscribe now. We look forward to having you shred with us every single day.